Hello. Welcome back. Welcome into another year of life on planet Earth. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy New Year in general. This is a new season of the Trial by Error Variety Show podcast. As always, I am your narrator, Chaznik. Recording this in my childhood home, actually in the room that I spent many of my teen years in Bandera, Texas. It's a little nicer now. My younger brother moved in when I moved out, spruced the place up. Got some nice tile in here. Of course, we got some fiber optic Wi-Fi, something we did not have back in 2003. VHS porn was still circulating back then. Welcome to the show. First-time listeners, old-time listeners. It's been a few months. I missed you guys. I really did. I missed being able to communicate with an invisible body of people that are out there, like eyes in the bushes at night. Thank you to Laramie Crow also for this really cool intro. Oh my goodness. Life happened in 2018. Can we agree on this? So much life happened. So many revelations and wrong turns and corrections, hard lessons and blessings, right? And here we are in a brand new year, in a frigid winter, and I'm excited to be back right here in this seat in a very familiar place. 2019 has started off pretty funky. I hope that, here's my hope for this year, is that I can be more honest with myself and with my family and with my friends. You know, more honest about a lot of stuff, not just, not like I'm a scandalous person or anything, but just more honest about why I am doing what I'm doing when I do it. Does that make sense? Instead of just holding it in, instead of being passive, be more direct, I guess. That's my hope for this year. Some people call it a resolution. It's just a goal, really. That's all you have to have. And for some reason, a new year inspires that. But to be honest with you, it was taking a break from this podcast. Having so much life happen in between. Every time I wanted to start this thing up, just something else would happen. And for me, it takes a lot of time to sit and edit and produce something that I feel like is a standout product, I guess, is how I looked at it. I don't look at it. I know it's just been a few months, but I don't look at it like that now, just right now. To me, it feels more like a living journal. Like I have an opportunity to make some really genuine connections and talk to some really interesting and unique people. And I feel like maybe I've taken that for granted a little bit. I feel like I've used this as a platform to try to feed a grandiose vision. And I want to try to step away from that and just be more here now and maybe try to capture those really cool energies that I share with some of these really cool people. And that's my hope. That is my hope this year. I do plan on keeping music in the podcast. However, I don't plan on tracking down bands as much anymore and interviewing them. I feel like they really just want their music heard. That's kind of the conclusion I've come to. Some bands will definitely want to talk, and I'm so up for talking to them. However, I feel like the music should be more like a soundtrack to some of these conversations that I have with some of these really interesting and unique people that I have in my life. And I guess it's worth more to me to track them down and sit down than it is to just track down a stranger because I like their music. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope you guys understand that I'm not abandoning my like support structure for these bands. I definitely want you guys to stay engaged. And I mean, you're just as active as I am. I've learned you look the stuff up. Go to YouTube and Spotify. It's all there. I'm still building playlists and stuff packed full of music. However, this variety show is going to be more centered around human interaction. I don't necessarily think I'm an interesting person. I just definitely feel like the people that I come in contact with, we comfort each other. For some reason, it feels like it's, I feel easy to talk to. I guess I've heard that. And so that compels me to want to have these conversations because I genuinely just love stories, and I love knowing how people got from A to Z or A to W and how are they going to get to Z. There's just so much to discover and so much to talk about. And I just really wanted to get on here and wish everybody a great 2019. And if you have people in your life that you need to make a connection with, that you've been putting it off, this is the time to do it right now. Reach out immediately after you listen to this episode and just say hi. Just say hi, I miss you. Just say hi, how are you? And, take care of each other this year, you guys. All right? I'll be back soon with some raw and compelling content. And I'm going to close this little PSA out with a lively little jam by my friend Laramie Crow of the Shaky Harlots. I love you guys. No sign out.